One of the biblical characters that I'm really inspired by is Joseph from the Old Testament, and his story of the coat of many colors really fascinates me. And in today's video, I just wanted to share an inspiration, or how that story reconnected with me or re-inspired me. And we know that Joseph was the favorite son of Jacob, and you should not have favorites, but we want to look today into the symbolic significance of this story of the coat of many colors. So the coat of many colors, it represented the father's special favor on Joseph's life. It represented the special privileges that he has been given, the special honor that the father has given the son Joseph. It represented a special grace. It represented a special blessing on the life of Joseph. Now, what was the result of that? The result was that the 10 brothers, hated him for that. Now in the story, the 10 brothers were sent away to take care of the animals, and Joseph was at home. And Jacob said to Joseph, "Go and see what the brothers are up to and bring me a report." So he went and he's looking for his brothers, and the brothers are not there, and then he's looking elsewhere. But anyways, he is approaching the brothers, and before all this has happened, by the way, he has had his dreams that the brothers are going to bow down to him, and he is going to be the star which is going to be the shining the most. So there is this dream, and it's not always advisable to share all your dreams with everyone. But anyways, the brothers see Joseph coming from afar, and what do they say? They say, "Oh, the dreamer is coming, let's kill him." But of course then they said, okay, the Reuben says, let's not kill him, let's put him in the in a hole in the ground, and so forth and so on. But I just wanted to connect to the story of the coat of many colors. What was the first thing that the brothers do when he arrived there? They stripped him. They stripped him of his coat of many colors, and in many ways you will find so many resemblances between the story of Joseph and Jesus himself. When Jesus was to be crucified, they stripped him of his clothes as well. And what does that symbolically, what does it mean? What does it mean? What did it mean when they stripped Joseph of his coat of many colors? What does it mean when they were stripping Jesus off before they were going to crucify him of his clothes? They humiliated Joseph. They humiliated Jesus. They do not like this special favor on Joseph's life, and they are going to strip him. How they are going to strip Joseph, and how did they strip Jesus? They put false allegations against Jesus, and they beat him, and they spat on him, and they put a crown of thorns on his head rather than a crown of glory. So, brothers and sisters, what do I want to bring out from this story of the coat of many colors is the fact that when Joseph is highly favored by his father, he is hated, and any opportunities the brother will get, they will strip him of his coat of many colors. And brothers and sisters, such is the case. Such is the case for you and me. If we follow the Lord, and if we love the Lord, There is a special blessing on our lives. And you may ask, are not the other people blessed as well? Yes, everybody is blessed by a general blessing, but there are certain things that we do. If we follow the law, if we follow the Lord, if we follow God's voice, if we follow that voice that we can hear, that silent voice, there is a special blessing on our lives. And when there is a special blessing, there is a special honor, there is a special privilege for the children of God. The world sees that, and the world will hate you because of that, and they will try to character assassinate you. They will try to strip you of that blessing. They will try to strip you of your honor, of your dignity, and of your privileges. Brothers and sisters, there is an attack against the faithful, and it has been so for a long time. The question is, what do we do in that incident when we see an attack on our character, an attack on our honor, an attack on our privileges, an attack on our blessings? What do we do if we are innocent and we have not done, and we see an attack on us? What do we do, and what kind of a mindset, what kind of a mentality are we to have? Jesus teaches us when he opens the Sermon on the Mount, and he tells us the Beatitudes. After he shares the Beatitudes, he says in the Gospel of Matthew chapter 5 and verse 11 and 12, it says, "Blessed are you when they revile and persecute you and say all kind of evil against you falsely. For my sake, rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so they persecuted the prophets who were before you." Brothers and sisters, Jesus is teaching us that persecutions and false allegations and reviling is going to come because we love the Lord, and it is going to happen, and it has happened to everyone. Many a times I was just sharing the gospel for the love of the Lord, really just for the love of the Lord, and all sorts of allegations have been put against me just to discredit me, so that I will not be sharing the gospel. But that was many years ago, and it has been happening since then, and I'm still sharing the gospel, and I'm still under the blessing of the Lord. If I continue reading in the Gospel of John chapter 15, it says in verse 18 onwards, "If the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. If you were of the world would love its own. Yet because you are not of the world, but I chose you out of the world, therefore the world hates you. Remember the word that I said to you, a servant is not greater than his master. If they persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they kept my word, they will also keep my word." So, and in continuation it says, "But this happened that the word might be fulfilled, which is written in their law. They hated me without a cause." Brothers and sisters, we are going to be persecuted, we are going to be hated just because we follow the word, we follow Christ. And in today's political world, it is becoming more and more sensitized and more difficult to be a Christian. You can be anything. You can be a Buddhist, and you can be an Eastern religion practitioner or whatever, but when you say you are Christian, there is an attack on Christianity. The word Christmas is being taken out. The word, the 10 Commandments have been taken out. Anything connected to Christianity is being taken out of schools, courts, every other place. And we see the effect of it, but, we are being persecuted. But the more we are persecuted, it is time for us to go deeper into our faith and share the word and not have an attitude of why this is happening to us, but learn from the Lord who said, "Blessed are you when they hate you or they revile you or they commit crimes against you. Blessed are you." And what does the word blessed means? Blessed means simply to be happy. Brothers and sisters, it is a mental game. It is our mental attitude and it is our mental thinking. We have the choice at any given situation to think in the way that we want to. We can think to be happy, joyous, as Paul was when he was in prison and he was singing and praising the Lord. In any circumstances, we can choose to be happy, and in persecutions and in false accusations and revilings and character assassinations against us, we will be smiling and we will be happy. And they will not understand why are we being like that, but we will be like that because we are the followers of Christ. May the Lord bless you, and I hope this video has brought a blessing in your life. And if it has, do please share this blessing with me as well by sharing, subscribing and liking this video. God bless you.